Still good.
Alright, going.
My viewers were so intrigued by the last game that they wouldn't even go outside to smoke. And now they're gonna go smoke because there's a delay. They got 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes, hurry up! You're not gonna hear that for 3 minutes, but you're running out of time! Get back here! Don't leave the computer, ever. Ever.
You know that now on Zeke, our stream is up anyway? Whenever Infinity Gaming goes live, our tournament page and Z33K will carry our stream.
No way.
Yeah.
Baller!
I shared the tournament link with everybody in the clan war chat.
Uh-huh.
I went there myself. I was like, oh shit.
The stream is up. Awesome! This is all the excitement. This is all the action, people. What's up, guys? I am Goose. This is the Infinity B Team Clan War versus the team formerly known as the Legion. They are being called FXO Community, if I'm not mistaken. I think I got that right. It's pretty close. It's really impossible when they keep changing their name and their copyright and their trademarks and stuff. No big deal. Up in the top right-hand corner, we have Yellow. Surprisingly, our green Zergy. And in the bottom left, we have Microwave, our yellow Protoss. So that's going to be confusing because nobody can pick the right freaking colors. Microwave is currently 3-0. Tech 2 did win an early game, so we are 3-1 in the clan battle. The Pokemon 5v5 style clan war-a-thon of awesomeness. And Yellow apologizes with a sorry, good luck, have fun. I don't know if he's trying to screw with his opponent that he is 6-pulling or something, because there was mention of that before. Looks like Microwave is going to do a Forge Fast expand with the pylon at the ramp. That's a little... well, I guess it's not too uncommon. Some people do the pylon there, and then they put their buildings in between. It's not my preference, but hey, what do I know? I'm just some rando on the ladder. Anyways, getting that boring stuff out of the way, you guys can check us out at infgaming.net. If you're not there already, if you're watching this on YouTube, Twitch, either or, all the account information is all right there under my overlay, which is not up. God dang it! There we go, there's my overlay. It's so cute. infgaming.net and all the information, and we got Microwave scouting the Zergy buddy. Pool goes down. Expect to hatch very, very soon after that. Microwave readjusting her forge, and there it is. So yeah, I think we're going to see that pylon forge gateway cyber pylon style wall with the cannon behind it, which is kind of common. Kind of common? I don't know. Anybody? Anybody on the stream? Yes, Yellow does remind me of the Brood War player Yellow. Blocking that there expansion, but Yellow gets it down for sure. For sure, for sure. An aggressive early Nexus from Microwave. Microwave! Microwave! Microwave. I'm gonna make a new account. Toaster. And a gateway before second pylon as well. That's normally you see pylon, forge, pylon, Nexus cannon is about the safest, most efficient way you can get away with it. Sometimes it's pylon, forge, cannon, pylon, gateway, Nexus. You know, there's a million orders to it, but that is a very early Nexus from our Protoss friend. Actually halted pro production because there's no second pylon. No gas either. Should see that soon. Gateway is down any moment now. Gas. Cannon just finishing up. 6 lings running across the map. Probably gonna be able to finish out. No, the pylon doesn't have. There's not enough room. And a little bit of dancing there as the front does get scouted by Yellow. Knowing it's a Forge Fast expand, probably see that quick third. Pool speed. Still mining gas. Maybe a Baneling bust. And there's that second pylon over there. Well, technically that's the second. That's the third. Second one on the low ground. Not enough money for that Cyber Core. Well, yeah, enough money for that Cyber Core. Where is the Cyber Core? There it is. What's going there? Build your wall. That is a huge gap. That's all I have to say. gas is down for Microwave. Not going to be early enough to get that 50 for the Cybercore upgrade. Going to need a second geyser. Not mining from it. Slight mistakes. Okay, there it goes. Second Zealot on the way. Both watchtowers grabbed by Yellow. Yellow the green Zerg. Oh. Yellow the green Zerg. Doing that there injects. Both these players are of the gold level, in case anybody was wondering. Yellow, I believe, is still struggling, trying to decide what race to play, although he signed up for this war as a Zergy buddy. I'm gonna go check off that third with that sad little lonely Zergling. Zerglings hatch in pairs because they have problems. Separation anxiety. A couple more Zerglings get smoked by these Zealots. Not +1 Zealots yet. +1 has not been started. The research has gone down for Warp Gate. And a third base from Yellow. 45 to 35 in the food supply. And still has not completed that wall. And a Stalker is on the way. That there Zealot Harass on the third. Got a couple lings. Should be able to swat that away pretty easily. Hopefully he doesn't cancel. And he's sending those lings in. Gonna get a nice surround. Very nice. Loses 1, 2. A couple lings for a couple Zealots. Not too bad of a trade. Looks like he got a missed key there. Lost the watchtower. Checking that third again. Really responsible about that. Making sure he knows when that goes down. Got his own on the way. Got 4 gateways. And a Stalker poaching the outskirts here, trying to kill this Overlord. Is going to sneak away there with this incredible speed of slow Overlord. The speed of slow Overlords. OP. So Zergling's going to shut down this pylon. That pylon might actually be blocking the Nexus. Is that about right? It looks like it. No, it's close.
No, I think it's just enough room.
Barely. Like, that's like expert level pylon placement if that's the case. That's baller level pylon placement. Stalker's gonna go ahead and shoot that Zergling down with no contest whatsoever. Wow, that is some baller level pylon placement. Queuing up everything.
See that kind of play out of gold level players, right?
That is awesome. That is awesome. You know how freaking hard that is to do? Even if that was an accident, she should say, oh yeah, I did that on purpose. I wanted that pylon right there. Because I'm a boss. Little traitorous Zealot marching his way around in there. Checking things out. Dirty little changeling. Yellow's got 3 bases up. Check out the units. 54 drones, 6 Zerglings to the 60 workers of Microwave. Jesus Lord Pro production. That is beautiful. Every freaking game. How can I kill the changeling? You'd have to actually turn the screen like this. Like, oh, actually, if you drop it, you can click on it. Turn the screen, drop it, look at him. He's sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Because you actually have to click on changelings. You can't just aim move and it'll automatically detect them. You have to know. How many of you have killed changelings? Or what you thought was a changeling?
No.
And it was your own friggin' unit. I have to raise my hand on that one. I have done that on multiple occasions. Oh, that's a changeling. Yeah. Oh, I just killed one of my own Zealots. What an idiot. That's fail-tacular. Fail-tacular indeed. Yellow going for that Ling Muta style. I like Ling Muta. Bling Muta. Lots of gateways. Going for that blink. Already prepared for that Ling Muta style. More Zealots warping in. Swats out a Changeling. Blink Tech on the way. And the Changeling just chilling at the third. Microwave probably going to clean that up too, if she notices. Yellow got herself a decent little army there. Not good for those direct engagements, but great for counterattacking. And we're going to see some action here as he's moving out with the Mutalisks. Just 8. Not overbuilding. Not overcommitting. Cannons going down at the back. Forge. Double Forge now. Double Robo Facility. And here comes Yellow swinging around the backside. Avoiding the cannons. He's kind of changed the angle there. There you go. Getting a few free ones. Killing some probes. Forcing the army back. There's a huge warp in of Stalkers right there. Very nicely done. Getting a few kills there. Nicely swatted away by Microwave at the very least. And a 4th base down for Microwave. Yellow racking up a little bit too much cash there. Quite a few cannons going down at the 4th base to protect from those mutas. Cannons all over the place. Let's take a look here.
I'm here in the shadows.
Does know about the 3 bases there. More cannons, more probes. 82 probes at the moment. Only 53 workers for our Zergy buddy. Vampy pointing out that this is his wall. This is the Vampy wall right here. Nice gaping hole. Microwave moving out through the middle of the map. Clearing out that watchtower. A lot of Zerglings, a lot of mutas. This is the army to straight up beat that, honestly. Blink Stalkers and Zealots. With charge would be nice. Not necessary. Getting a spot on that army. Checking the 4th. Going ahead and just leaving. Circling, swinging around, looking for the army, it looks like. Coming at all different angles here. Scooting all over the map. Let's spot a probe. Get a kill there. And Microwave taking out the middle of the map. And Zergling's going to do a run by here. Only 1 cannon. Look at all the probes transferring from the main. Running into the main base. Getting a full scout on everything that's going on. Double Colossus production. Still, it's going to clean up all of that. Everything else pretty much cleaned up by cannons, it looks like. So, Roach, Ling, Muta now out of our Zergy buddy. Both players about the same supply. Shooting down that Overlord that had regained health from early on. Die, Overlord, die. Get into that safe zone there. Just out of reach. Moving through the middle of the map. Gonna clean out that 5th base. Huge engagement in the middle. Colossi are going to clean up a lot of this. Zealots are going to get all the Zerglings, as many as can be. Zergling's going to run around and clean up as many of the Stalkers as possible. Muta's getting tons of damage. And the Corruptor's going to clean up a lot, every single last freaking Colossus. And Yellow comes out on top of that one with a very nicely done unit composition. He's going to need to do some damage here, hurt the Protoss' economy, slow them down, kill their production facilities, anything, something. Starting to break the front of the natural. Streaming in units, needs to clean up this gateway, get a couple pylons, keep the Colossus count down as they are, shutting down the upgrades, making a giant push into the main. Gonna get this natural base, this natural expansion. DTs are out on the map though, no detection here for Yellow, spots them very quickly, pulls his units back, leaves a few to do some damage, needs to clean up that expansion for sure. Colossus out on the map, focus down the base. Focus down the base. There's the Overseer. See the DTs. Smokes the Colossus. Taking out the Nexus. Working his way into the main base. Come on. Grab your army. Macroing really hard behind this. 173 foot over 94. Going for those pylons. Going for that DT shrine. Trying to make sure he doesn't have any more problems with invisible units. And Archon's warped into the main base. And that is the direct counter to, well, Mutalisks actually do really, really well against roaches. Needs to kind of back himself up, trying to smoke this cyber core. Buildings don't burn like they do when they're tearing. Bad angle of engagement, losing a lot of corruptors to that, and the Archons are probably going to be able to clean a lot of this up. Needs to stream some Zerglings and still making pure roach mostly. Yeah, mostly just pure roach. Doing a lot of damage to the main base, but it's not going to be enough as Yellow transitions to Zealot Archon. I think these are on a rally. Probably just on a move command. Oh, they're not. Immediately attacking that Zealot. They are on a bit of a move command there. Just running by. No big deal. Everything re-rallied, it looks like. Yellow's grabbing everything he can. Still got some mutas, some wings, everything streaming across the map. Oh, miss rally, miss rally. Pushing towards the third now. If he can clean up these cannons and shut down the production, economy of Microwave. Well, she still got 5k banked, but this could hurt her in the long run, as Yellow has just about the same amount of money. And a huge warping of Pure Stalker from Microwave, as Yellow is just streaming units across the map. Gonna lose the rest of these and the Mutalisk. Oh, the poor Mutalisk. Barely even got a shot off the Queen. Zerglings just run into a random rally point here. The Queen is way out of creep territory as the Lings get roasted by these two Colossus. And he is aware of the re-expansion of his opponent. Yellow gets a free observer kill thanks to that Spore. Very nice placement.
Yellow not injecting.
Lost a
Really
lot.
what's costing him.
Lost a lot of macro behind that attack. So much focus on what was going on. And this could be the big push that kills him. Colossus, Blinkstalker, Zealot Archon. Charge Lad, I'm sorry. Cleaning up those spine crawlers. Gonna get that spore crawler. Killing a lot of the roaches. And this could be GG, and it is from Yellow. So it is now 4-1.
Replay saved.